Once this loads up, we'll hop on over. Happy Friday. There's only an hour left of it. That's fun. There we go. Everybody's favorite. More Animal Crossing. Are you tired of it? Because I kind of let's open this baby up. It's the fishing tourney. I wasn't gonna stream fishing tourney. I was gonna do more homes. But I played a couple days during the week when I wasn't supposed to. Because I got really sad. And one of those days it was fishing tourney. And you get a gold trophy if you get 300 points. So I gotta do it. I knocked out like, I'm probably like halfway there. I just have a few more to do. Move that a little bit closer. The screen is so bright. Also, it's really big. I've done a few already. Where is my next? Thank you. Okay, quick, brief island tour here. Starting at the entrance. We're by the way, we're in June now. Today is May 8th, but we're in June now. I've been hopping around to do villager hunts, and then just didn't turn back the time because I like having my blue bushes active, my hydrangeas, and those are only active in June. Oh, there's a bug over there. A lot of the island is still a mess. I'm still filling in a lot of things, but we've got other, like, I've made some improvements, adding little things here and there, doing a lot of customizing. The issue really is just a matter of getting... Is it choppy? It's kind of choppy. I don't know why it's like that. It's not flickering. That would have sucked if it flickered right there. But I will say I do like a lot of the spring and summer stuff right now, like the seasonal stuff. I got this from a treasure island. I don't know where you get this fishbowl from. Yes, I did get the anniversary leaf. I really didn't want to put it up anywhere, but I felt bad not doing that. And you can't even customize it to different colors, and that sucks. I have not touched anything over here. I have left the barren wasteland that I saw it flicker. That used to be my crops. My crops are over here now, and I don't give them any attention. I also didn't finish fixing this pathing because it still has the stone arch underneath it, and I don't want that. Also, I might change after basically filling out all of the inclines that I want on the island, I think I want to get rid of them, all of them, and put the blue ones. Now that money is no longer an issue. Here's a cute little, I just wanted to have like a little picnic-y type area over here. For, I don't know, maybe like movie days or something. I don't know. I don't really know. I just thought it was cute to have a projector and then the little table there. But I've basically filled out all of the blue pathing after going back and forth 5 million different times, doing this pathing 5 million different times, multiple times over. I think I really like this blue pathing. We're gonna lean into this blue type of vibe. But yeah, I'm still filling out a lot of the detailing on the island. I also am still trying to get some of those last few villagers that I need. I think we're about halfway. I just don't want to do any more villager hunting. But I need to. It's just really boring and not at all interesting. Anyway, we're gonna go off some bugs. Hi, Bangle. She's such a sweetie. I love her. Oh, our visitor is Pate, which she is pretty cute. I actually do really like her. I like that blue color on her. I want to play around. I will say this is a great way to make a pretty, like, decent profit. Because it's only 500 per session. Can we get the big banner off the screen, please? Thank you. And if you, like, get some of the rarer bugs that'll come out, like the rarer butterflies, they sell for a pretty, like, good amount. Like, generally, I feel like I can get about 10 points per round. And then depending on, like, what kind of bugs you get and if you need to take any out, like if there's any that are new. I was collecting a few of the different butterflies, and I think was it the pink mantis? I thought, wait, come back. Damn it. There we go. I thought that if you, what was it? Like, because Flick is the one that can make the figurines of your, of bugs if you bring him like 3 of them. I thought he was going to offer that service here today. He does not. He does not. He'll buy them from you. Like, every time that you do a round, you have to, like, sell him all of your bugs or take them all out. Which, again, good way to make a decent profit. But I thought he was going to offer his usual, like, bug making service. So I was, like, setting aside all these bugs to give to him, and he's just not doing it. Aw, damn it. See, like, I don't know if that one's new. That might be new. I did notice that if you get new bugs while doing this, it doesn't tell you. I found out after the fact. After I had sold some of my bugs already, and then went and looked at my Critterpedia and said, hey, why does it say that that's a new bug that I haven't donated? Scanning with my eyes. It does work out very well that I have all of my flowers like directly next to the plaza. But then it also doesn't work out the best that I have all my flowers directly next to Flick. Because then it doesn't really, like, it'll just kind of not load. I already got 10, it's fine. I was like, oh no, I need more. Oh no, it's fine. I think most I've gotten is 11. Yeah, let me see if that, I think that one's new that I just got. Oh no, the beetle is new. The jewel beetle. Okay, I did not know that was new. Okay, I've already gotten the sunset moth, which that one's very pretty. I really like that one. It was, orchid mantis, I think purple emperor, and then another one that I was setting aside to make it a figures. It might have been birdwing. I don't remember. Okay, so I need to get my jewel beetle. Oops. Take my bugs. just get on, just on. I will say, same exact issue as literally everything else in this game. There's just the dialogue is just too wordy. When you're talking to him repeatedly and you're playing rounds repeatedly, this is a very good way to get up my bug totals. I've totally forgot about that. Oh, that's for Critterpedia. I thought that was just for catching bugs. Oh, this one's for catching bugs. Damn it. That's a lot. Oh, is it gonna go 500, 1,000, and 3,000 bugs? Ooh, I don't care for that. Sadie. My dog is pure white, so when I looked over at her and saw a tiny little black dot, I'm like, is that a bug? I like had a mini heart attack. I'm like, don't tell me, because she's gotten a bug from outside before and it freaks me out. Because then she just like does not care. What is this? Oh, that's for talking to everybody every day. I never do it. No, but she like freaked me out because I'm like, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that's a bug. Because I don't want to deal with. Okay. So play around. Yes. So last week, I was supposed to stream per usual. I did not. There you go. Because I had last week was the first of the month, which is generally when literally everybody and their mother gets paid and wants to withdraw so much money. Can you come here? Thank you. So me working in a bank, yeah, that was Fridays are usually rough, but then the first of the month is also extra rough, and it just compounded to be a nightmare. And you know when you just have a long week and then you have just a very stressful, overwhelming day. And then it's just so bad that you come home wanting to kill yourself. No. Well, yeah, but no. Oh, thank you for telling me that was there, Bangle. Yeah, so I ended up just taking like a rest week this week because I needed it and I was so emotionally distraught. So I didn't stream. I played some Animal Crossing throughout the week, even though I ended up being behind on stuff. Can you come here? Damn it. Stop. Fuck. Oh my god. The thing with the bug off is, oh my god, is it's like, it does not do you any good to chase after, like, the harder to catch bugs like that, because they're all still worth 1 point. Like, it's all worth the same. Like, I get the same amount of points I do for catching a regular butterfly as I do, like, a banded dragonfly. Oh, but yeah, last week I got really upset and sad and then just didn't do a lot, just in general. I took a kind of a rest week. And I played some Animal Crossing, but then also I have my friends, I met up with my friend last Saturday. Was it last Saturday? Or the Saturday before? I don't remember. And she gave me her graduation cap to do a design for. It was like Disney themed. And then I did that a little bit throughout the week. And then today, which by the way, per usual, we have to do the drink review for the day, because I did stop and I did get a drink. Just take all of my bugs. Today's drink was, oh my god, it was a dirty matcha from Boba Pub. It's fine. Oh my god. I'm like, I guess I got a lot of the rare butterflies because I'm like, damn, that's a lot. It was okay. Like, I don't want to be, like, the drink was fine. It was kind of off-putting because it had like a weird aftertaste to it. And I know it was because of the cream. Like, I don't know what kind of cream it was, but they put some kind of cream on top. And it just had like a weird aftertaste to it. So I feel like I would give it, I would say just a 5, maybe 6. I'll do a 6. I'll do a 5. Just because it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I would get it again, or if I did, I think I would want to make some kind of change to it. Because I told them to do extra cream because I usually like to ask for my drinks with like 0 sugar or low sugar. And they were like, oh, we can't do like less sugar in it, but we can do more creamer. So that'll make it less sweet. I'm like, okay. So they did that. But the cream, it just had kind of a weird aftertaste to it. I'm like, oh, I probably would not do more creamer in it next time then. Like, otherwise it was fine. I feel like once I mixed it in the drink a little bit more, it tasted a little bit better. But when it was mostly cream that I was tasting, I'm like, this kind of bothers me. Which, it was a co-worker that had said, like, she had it before, and she was like, it tasted kind of weird. I was like, well, I'll try it. And now I've tried it. Would I go back to the place overall? Probably. Like, they have a wide selection. So I probably would. It's like, it's relatively like on my way home too. Like, I didn't have to really go out of my way. It was just on the street that I take. But I will say, I was debating a few different places to go to tonight, but I said, I'm like, I need something that's gonna mess me up. I need something that's gonna keep me awake. Because typically, if I don't get a drink, I can't really do a stream. It's so difficult. Because I wake up at 6 a.m. and then work the whole day and usually get like stressed out and so tired because I'm focusing and working on a screen and talking to people all day. But then it's kind of hard to find that balance. Like, if I'm just gonna stream, then it's like, okay, I want something strong that'll keep me awake long enough, but not so strong that when I try to go to sleep at 1 or 2 a.m., that I can't. And I feel like that might be the issue tonight, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But today I'm like, I need something that's gonna mess me up, because as I said, I've been working on my friend's graduation cap, and the way that I've been going about it, let me get that. Not a fishing rod. My method of going about that, stop, is I did the design digitally, broke it up into layers. I'm sorry. Ew. I'll sell that. And then sent it over to the Cricut to print out onto sticker paper and then have it cut out so that I can like physically layer, like build up the design. Like, it's not too crazy. I tried to not do anything too small, except for the little details that I did really small. But that's the joy of having a Cricut, because I have a Cricut. I should probably check. I don't think any of these are new. But it can just cut all those things out for me. And it's very nice. So I was doing, I knew, I'm like, I'm gonna need to stay up and ideally have everything like situated in the digital document, because I had to import all of the images separately, put them together, rearrange things, put stuff on the same page, like kind of like rotate it so that as much stuff can fit as possible. It was hard, just because the Cricut is a very like beginner friendly type of like cutting machine and software, to the point where it is very restrictive, I feel. I'm just gonna keep going till he tells me that I can get another prize. Or not prize, but like trophy. Because he'll tell you when you hit like 100, 200, and 300. Cool. I haven't had too many chances to use my Cricut yet. I feel like I would have gotten so much use out of it if I used it for like my portfolio show, but I didn't have one back then. I am still glad that I have one now, because it's nice to have for random projects like this, where I do have the option of being like, yeah, let me just do it all digitally and then print it on my printer and then cut it out with the Cricut, instead of like doing it all physically. Or like, I could have just done it digitally, print it out once, just have it be flat, but I'm like, that's not as fun. It doesn't look as nice. It looks a little bit nicer if you've got certain things like kind of popping out and stuff. Man, I hear the Switch just chugging away. Oh. That's a big boy. Oh, there's another one right there. Cool. I was like, what are you looking at? But the original plan was I think it was Thursday, that I was like, oh, let me send it to my friend. Or no, I think it was Wednesday. Either Wednesday night or Thursday morning, that I like took a picture, sent it to my friend to get like final approval. And I'm like, okay, Thursday night, I'll get home from work, I'll work on this, I'll like cut everything out and assemble it all, and then either take it to her like Friday or Saturday, And then I started fighting with it Thursday night. And then said, wow, this actually takes a lot more time to set up because I haven't used Cricut with my computer. I've only used it with my laptop. So I had to re-download the software because I've never had it on my computer and then set everything back up again. And also it had been a while since I've used the printer, so I had to just kind of hope and pray that there was no issues with the printer. I did one test print, just with color and formatting, and I looked at it and said, wow, this printed out too small. Because when you have just like an image, like a PNG or whatever, and you just try and print it from like however you view your photos in Microsoft and like Windows, it's very limited in terms of like printing formatting. I don't think any of these were new. No. So every time I tried to print from just the photo view, it would like it would only give me the option of like either shrink to fit or fill the page. So it would like go off the page for the sake of filling in all of the space or shrinking it down to fit within the margins. And I'm like, that's not what I need. Because that doesn't keep the sizing consistent. So tried and true method of open Google Docs and throw your image in there. And then it'll let you like scale it however you need. Keep it or like just format to original size, and then it'll let you print like that. Let's see. The issue that I realized was also that the cap is 9.5 by 9.5 inches, which is not going to fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I had to go back in there into my Krita document and start throwing around some layering techniques. What I ended up doing was, damn it, I just created a rectangle, one that covers the top portion and one that covers the bottom portion of the image. And just set it to, what is it? Erase. Damn it. And then just exported with half of it erased, and then again with the other half erased. And then and every time I did it as a PNG. So I ended up having to just split the background into, I think this is a new bug for me. I don't think I've gotten a violin beetle before. Oh yeah, but I had to split the background up and then export all of the individual little bits. And then there was one that like, how I have like it formatted, it was like 2 flags. I had them on the same layer. But then when I like exported it, it saved it as like one singular image. But the 2 flags just like separated or whatever because I had them on that same layer. I was like, oh, this is too big. So I'm like, well, duplicate it and then just crop one out and then crop the other out and then it's fine. I will say I like doing that kind of stuff. That's the kind of problem solving that I enjoy, personally. I feel like I yearn to work in a print shop. I feel like I do. I like fighting with that type of stuff. Oh, can we get 12? Can we get 12? Can we? I don't think so. Oh, I thought she was gonna be mad. We got 12, new record. New record. Yeah, but I figured that this morning even I was still like fighting with some of the formatting stuff and like just how the actual like document setup is. And then when I got home at like 7:30 or 8, I think it was like 7:30 when I got home. I had my dinner, I was drinking my drink, and then I said, okay, time to keep fighting. Okay, I got 200. Do I want bells? No. I accidentally broke the system and sold. Oh, hey, it shows up on the screen there. I probably. There we go. Man, that is not really legible. I'll have to figure out how to fix that at some point. Yeah, I kind of accidentally, unintentionally, because I didn't know how that works, sold, what is it? Sold some turnips at a, oh wait, no, I do, I'll go check. I sold some turnips on a treasure island, and I didn't know that when you do that, it breaks the game a little bit. So I have like a lot of money, which is why I'm pouring so much of it into buying everything. Just wasting it on like building bridges or building inclines and then breaking them and then building different ones. That'll be the next venture where I like time travel a bunch. Yeah, Violin Beetle is new. Because I looked at it, I'm like, that's not one that I remember having. Yippee! I wonder if that's a like a timed one. Because now that it's 4 o'clock, it showed up. Okay, you can take the rest of my bugs. Buy them all from me. Oh. I don't remember what it was that I did, but I have access to an ATM now. Like, I could just buy an ATM to put wherever. Let's see. Let's put another 50. Oops. Let's put another 50 there. I don't remember what triggered it, but you can just buy an ATM. So I did, so I just put it right there. Does it make sense to put it directly next to Town Hall, where you can just go inside and use the ATM? It does, because that's one less loading screen that I have to go through. I don't want to go through more loading screens. They take forever every time. Okay, so we just barely hit 200. I need the strip to get off the screen. I can't see. I will say it's nice to see some of my flowers start to, like, my flower hybrids to come in. Because I was just not touching that for a while. I feel like every time I was watering them, nothing happened. Biff is so focused. And he's not. I think it's very interesting that they never catch it. Oh, damn it. They will just never catch any bugs. It's like, oh, so that they don't steal from you. It's like, maybe they should. Especially when it's a bug tournament like this. I feel like that would be very interesting. Because it's like, technically you are competing against everybody. There's trophies. It is nice to just making big long rounds through the island every time. But then also I waste a lot of time making my big long rounds around the island every time. There we go. It's like I have to step away from the big flower patch, let stuff like regrow or like repopulate. I should not have been able to get that close to him. I thought for sure he was gonna pounce. I just didn't even see him. Damn, I only got 6 on this one. Where are they at? There's one. There's one. It's like I got a black rose over there. I have a pink. I think it's pink coming in. I've gotten a few blue pansies. I think it's like 2 currently. Not bad, not bad. Cool. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, okay. If I've just barely made it to 200, that's one. We need 9 more games, which it did not feel like. I felt like it took a lot longer. I feel like it took a lot longer to get to 200 than it should have. Take them. Take them from me. I don't need them. Please let me play. I can see a butterfly over there. Oh, it's Asteroid Coaster. I can't hear the music. I don't have the headphones in. Oh, I'm like, don't tell me it despawned. Oh, but it's over there. Come, thank you. Where did I saw the tiger butterfly. Where did it go? Damn it. There he is. Oh, hi, Biff. Oh. Don't. Thank you. Damn it. Oh my god. That one's so big. I love like the bigger, crazy looking butterflies like that. Those are my favorite. Doing pretty good. Oh my god. Like, just kill me. Just take me out. Just throw me in the river. I will say, I love that everybody comes out for, like, the tournaments. Like, nobody is inside their house at all. That's very quaint. I like that a lot. Now, do they do literally anything? No. But I like that it looks like they're kind of participating a little bit. I want to say in like past games, they would actually kind of compete against you. Like they each had like an amount of bugs or whatever that they call, or amount of points. So that you had to like beat that total. Oh my god. In order to like win. Whereas here it's just like, oh, collect a certain amount of points. So basically play the game like 30 times. At least. And then you get the trophy. It's like fun. Oh, new record. $14. Thank God. I don't know if the I don't know if that'll break if you actually do. I think I have another one on hand already actually. I do. I don't know if that'll if that can break like during tournament or not. I want to say based on the timing it like just waits, like it won't break until you're done. I want to change my hairstyle real quick. Oh no. I like this one. We'll switch it up for a little bit. I look like a dweeb though. I really do. I look like a nerd. I don't think I need any bugs from there. Sure, they'll sell a decent amount. $16. Not only do you get like a good chunk of money from the bugs, but then also like you can just use all, like if you play the tournament like a ton of times to get the trophy, then you're also gonna rack up a ton of points to spend on the, what's it called, the items, the rewards. And then if you don't want them, you just sell them. I got like a few so far. But I could just keep going for more. And then just get a ton of them and then just sell them all. And I love that. I love that for us. I don't think I could ever top 14. I think that's kind of the max that I could feasibly get. Like, that was a great game that I played. Do not think I could top that. Hi, Del. Please move out of the way. Thank you. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm gonna put in that, like, little strip there. See, I feel like I'm, like, immediately fixated on, like, what am I gonna fill in all these little spots? But I have, like, big chunks that I just have not touched yet either. It's like, I think I need to prioritize that, but also I don't want to, because I don't know what I'm putting anywhere. I've seen a lot of folks having fun with Tomodachi Life. Can you not hang out in the large river, please? And it's so funny to me, because when I first, like, when Tomodachi Life originally came out, I was like, oh, like, I did not really get into life sims yet. And I mean, really, I'm not someone into life sim. Even this game is, like, on thin ice for me. I feel like the thing that's keeping me going with it is just, I want to complete it. Like, where else? Where else? I see it. Damn it. There we go. But I was like, oh, what's even the point of it? Like, you don't do anything. You just watch stuff and you just wait. But now that the, like, remake / sequel game is out, I see a lot of folks having fun with it. I feel like I feel like the most, like, fun of it is literally, like, it's just playing dolls. Genuinely. There's not anything wrong with that. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's literally, like, the fun of it is akin to playing dolls. And that's so funny to me. Again, not bad. Just very funny. There's a bunch of butterflies there. I could go back for those. Because it's not even like, oh, just playing dolls with, you know, such and such. Like, it writes the story for you with randomized stuff. And also you can just make a bunch of Miis that would, like, bunch of characters that would never interact together. And that's the funny thing, is that they are interacting. So the irony of me years ago being like, that game looks lame, and now being like, that looks fun. But again, like, it's hard to say that, like, oh, I want to go drop $60 or $70 on it. When I know that, just like other life sims, I'm gonna go really hard on it. It's gonna consume me for a while, and I'm gonna drop it really hard and just be like, no, I never want to touch that again. It's boring. So instead, I would much rather probably just get the original one on my adjusted 3DS. And also, I think it's interesting, like, what they changed. A lot of fan favorite things, like the music hall, are just not in it. And I think it's very odd. I feel like it's probably just a timing thing. Like, they ran out of time. They couldn't add it. I don't know. Also, given the track record of this game, a lot of people are already kind of assuming that, like, oh, they're probably just gonna add more stuff with updates, most likely. So it's like, even though we don't have the music hall now, we might get it in the future. Oh. Damn it. Thank you. So kind. I really do need to like spend more time figuring out my streaming setup, because I just look out of my peripheral vision watching the screen like flicker and jitter and just be generally choppy. I do apologize for that. I don't know. I don't know. This is not my expertise. It's not something I've fiddled enough around with. I have to do some investigating to figure out what is going on, like why it's like that. I hope it's not just an issue with my computer itself, like just not being able to handle this kind of stuff. Oh my god, I didn't put up my PNG tuber. I looked over and I was like, something's missing. Damn it. I literally... Can I put it up now? when this round is done, I'm gonna put it up. I want that bug over there. Come here. Hell yeah. Got a pond skater. I don't know if that one's new or not. See, every time I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get a lot of bugs in this one, I like come in clutch and get like 3 in like 10 seconds. Every single time. I'm like, oh, awesome. Damn it. And then I fumble the bag. One more. Let's go. Nice. Okay, now let me put... like halfway through the stream. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god, what is it called? I'm like, it's that program that I have no idea how to pronounce. Not that one, I want the other one. I do my what is that? My Pokemon one. But I like this one. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Yippee! Okay. Were any of these new? Who was new? What was new? Pond Skater was new. I thought so. I'm like, I don't know if that one's new. Okay. Give me that. And the rest I don't care about. Buy my bugs. Take them all. Oh, going back to last week. So funny story. I had a terrible day at work last Friday. It was just very chaotic and overwhelming and imposter syndrome, and I'm just like, damn, I feel like I'm in over my head and don't know what I'm doing. I feel really bad about everything that I do. And, you know, all the fun usual things that I get. And then I come home and I'm like, I'm not gonna stream. I don't feel good. Like, I'm just gonna take a night off. I'm like, I'm just gonna, I was like, let me like just be on Animal Crossing, like just play by myself, have a relaxing time. And then I take my shower and I get out and I sit in my bed and I'm on my phone for a little bit, just like scrolling. And I didn't put my glasses on yet. Usually whenever I shower, I'll take my contacts out and then I'll switch to my glasses until it's time for bed. Just because it's easier. Like, that way if I fall asleep in my glasses, like, it's fine. But if I fall asleep in my contacts, when I wake back up, my eyes hurt. And I don't like that. Can you get, like, literally... like, please? There's, like, 3 bugs over there, and I can't get any of them because my freaking, river is so big. But I like how big it is. But I was on my phone for a while. And I'm like, oh, in a little bit, I'll get my game. I'll play Animal Crossing. I just was moping on my phone. And I look across the way to my, across the room. My window. My curtains, my, like, orangish colored curtains. And I look at them and I go, there's, like, a black dot. I'm like, what is that? Is that just, like, a really dark shadow? And I reach over and I grab my glasses and I put them on and I look and I was like, is that a roach? And I get up and I go walk over to it, like, from a respectable distance. And I'm like, oh my god. And it sure enough, it was apparently a water roach, but this big, like, dark bug. I'm like, oh my, it was like 11 o'clock at night. Everybody else was asleep. And I'm like, I'm not gonna wake somebody up to get a bug for me. Again, keep in mind, I was already in, like, a bad, like, headspace. I was upset. I came home crying that day. Cut to spending the next 20 to 30 minutes running around my room, chasing down a bug, a beetle, a roach. I literally was like seconds away. Oh, clutched it. Seconds away from just saying no thank you and just putting, like, closing my door, putting a towel in the bottom so that nothing can, like, go through the bottom of the door, and then just sleeping on the couch. I'm so for real. Oh, I need another. What a golden urn. I got a cup. I got a big plastic blue cup. It's like semi-clear. What is it? Semi-transparent. And then, oh no, I need a flimsy, or not a, I don't need a flimsy, I need an actual, because this is gonna last longer. Running around my room with a cup, 2 cutting boards, one very, like, thin and flimsy, and then one very sturdy, a fly swatter, and an oven mitt. Because I knew that once I get him under the cup, then I take the thin cutting board and slide it under. Because it's very, very thin plastic. But it's also so thin and like, old that it, like, curves really bad. So I know I can't just, like, leave it on there because it's just gonna, like, keep an opening. It's gonna have an opening unless I, like, put something heavy on top of it. So then after I slide the thin cutting board under it, then I'll move it over and then put it onto the thick cutting board so that it, like, has an even level surface. Um, but also I knew I didn't want to hold the thick cutting board, actually really either of the cutting boards, with just my hand in case I slipped up and it got out, and then if it gets on my hand or something. I don't want that. I didn't want that. So that cue the oven mitt. Give me that, please. Thank you. Give me that. What is that? Tube top. Great. How many more? I have not been counting. Like, how many more games do we need? But yeah, when I say like 20 to 30 minutes, I mean like he was hanging on my curtain, and then when I finally reached the courage to like run over and like try and put the cup over him, you know, it hit the wall, but then also the curtain, behind the curtain, was my skateboard. I have a skateboard that my friend like put my design onto a while back. That was partially behind the curtain because I don't have the stuff to mount it, so it's just been behind my curtain until I get that stuff. Damn it. Come here. Thank you. So when trying to get the bug under the cup, it hit my skateboard, so I didn't get him, and then he jumped off of the curtain and then onto the floor, onto my carpet, and was running around, and then he went under. He started, because then I have my to the left, like along the wall of the curtain, is my desk. So he went under all the cords that were in the way of my desk, and then under my desk, and then like my desk is like an L shape. So he went into the L-shaped corner, and I couldn't get him because I have like low shelving, so I couldn't just like reach under my desk and get him. Like there was stuff in the way. I was so pissed off. And then at one point he like peeks out and is starting to head towards my bed. I'm like, if he gets under my bed, it's over. It's actually 100% over. Like I can't. I like got the fly swatter and tried to like egg him out from under my desk, and then at one point he came out and I tried to get him with the cup, and I hit one of my other wires, so I didn't get him again, and he ran back under my desk, and I bait him out again, and when he finally came out, I just started smacking him. Started smacking with a fly swatter. He was on carpet, so he literally like I hit him and he bounced in the air and like fell on his back, and I got him with the cub. And I slid the thin cutting board underneath, and then moved him onto the thick one, and I could hear him like hissing, and I'm like, I'm gonna end it all right now. I'm gonna end my suffering now. I need to. And you know, like when I don't know if I feel like it's like roaches and beetles in general. They get mad. They'll hiss, but then also like they'll do the damn it. I was looking at them. We were like making eye contact. We were having an intimate moment, and he's like got like some spit bubble in like coming out of his mouth. I'm like, I am freaking out. I am unsafe in my home. I was having a terrible time. But I got him in the cup, and then I moved him over to the big cutting board, the thick cutting board, and then I carried it all the way from my room into the kitchen, put him on the counter, put a book on top of the cup. I mean, really, I didn't need to, but I'm like, you never know how strong a roach can be. And I could hear him like hissing, and like I could see him skittering around in there. And I said, "That's enough. I've done all I can do." And I left him there overnight. I put a note. I wrote a note out. I was just like, I found him in my room. Why do I have this? Oh, I didn't see what that is. Checkered sweater vest. This is the exact same shirt. Okay, great. Yeah, I said, okay. I guess I have half an hour to play my game now before I'm supposed to go to bed. So I did. It was great. It was good. I did not have a good time. Actually, is any of that new? Again, I don't think so. No. Which, by the way, next morning, I said hi to my mom, and I said, "Hey, you still got him in the cup there?" And she was like, "That was you?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Your sister had one in her room the other day." I was like, "What?" So fun fact, my dad went on a camping trip a few days prior, and we think he brought home some bugs in his camping stuff. So that was what my dad did that day. We made him clean out his camping stuff. So we're like, hey, I would like to not live in fear of coming home one day and getting comfy in my bed and then realize that I'm sleeping with a roach. I would love to not do that. I've already had my fair share of coming home to a freshly pissed bed, courtesy of my dog, because she hates when I'm gone for a long time. I don't need bugs in that equation too. And look at her. She is so comfortable. She's snoozing without a care in the world. I'm very particular about my bed. That is my sacred space where I like to sleep. So I have baby gates now, and neither of the dogs are really like allowed on my bed. Like Sadie is if she's been freshly groomed. But then pretty much right after that, like, if she goes outside, like, she's not allowed on the bed anymore. She licks her paws too much. She's dirty. That's my sacred little space to get comfy cozy. I don't want to worry about her. And then she's just old. She can't keep it in her butt. She can't. You know, the old dogs, they go potty in the house sometimes. She's not that bad yet. But she's old. She's old. She's gonna be 13. Like next month. No, month after. July. I forget that the real time is not matching Animal Crossing time. Oh, but whenever I, like, am gone, like, if I house sit for my grandparents, usually I'm gone for, like, a week. I think shortest has ever been, like, a weekend. But generally it's, like, for a week, if not more. And pretty much every time I would get back from being gone, I would get home, I would open my door, let her in. I like go shower, and then I go to get into my bed, or I'm like about to get into bed, and I'm like, hey, why is there a wet spot on my blanket? And sure enough, she pissed in my bed. I think as like in spite. She was so mad at me that she like had to get some kind of revenge to tell me like never leave for that long again. That's really not cool. Really not cool. So anyway, now I have baby gates. I have a baby gate in my doorway. And it feels a little ridiculous, but oh my god, is it so nice. Because my room is just like, it gets very like cold in the wintertime if my door is closed. Let me get that yellow butterfly. Let me get that yellow one. Gimme. Like, can we get the banded dragonfly? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh! That was good. Other thing. I have baby gates now. It's really nice to be able to keep my door open so that my room doesn't get super cold from having the door closed in the wintertime, but also still being able to keep the dogs out of my room. Because Nina, I know 100%, I've watched her like walk into my sister's room when she's not there and just get comfy on her bed. I'm like, hey, I don't want you doing that to my bed. You don't need to be doing that. So it's nice to just keep them out and not have to worry about coming home and they're being pissed on my bed. Because I don't like that. Buy my bugs. When will I be free from this nightmare? How many do I have? How many points do I have? 216. A bug cage. I like the bug cage. So that's good. That works out. I don't know how many prizes I redeemed yet, so I don't know how many I actually have. I don't know how many points I have. Seriously? Oh, I need to dump more of my money. Bangle, can you move, please? Thank you. Damn it. Such a cold-blooded killer in this game. Pate looks very cute, I will say. Oh. They're lovers. Damn it. Just come here. Damn it. Those dragonflies are so persistent. Like, as soon as they see you coming, they're like, I gotta get out of here. They just immediately turn around. So I need to find the next, when the next fishing tournament is. Because I have been neglecting catching fish as well. This is a very good way to get your totals up. Because again, I'm trying to go for every what is it? Every Nook Mile like goal or whatever. I feel like I'm doing like pretty good progress. There's some that just like I have no idea what they are. Like it doesn't tell you what it is. Let's go. And I have no idea. I don't know how I could find that out. I'm sure some is just like seasonal stuff or like holiday stuff. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Let me get the other one. I get it. Thank you. Other life update. I'm reading, I think I said last time, I finished. Nice. I finished reading House of Leaves. Damn, already? So now I'm reading Wicked. And as somebody who has watched the original stage play and has watched both of the films, oh my god, it's very difficult. If you've already been exposed to one form of the story, it makes it very difficult to go to the other. Like the book or the film and the musical, very similar. Like there's a lot of change, like decent amount of changes they made, but I feel like it followed it pretty like faithfully overall. The book is an entirely different creature. It's a lot more like political and religious. Like it covers more like politics and religion. It covers a lot more, like the main focus in the visual adaptations, I'll say, is like, oh, the animals are being like targeted and harassed and dehumanized, and you know they're being locked away and treated like they don't have like the ability to think or anything, and having their voices taken away. Whereas in the book is very like, yeah, animals are having their rights taken away and like killed, but also like here's all these other like different groups, like ethnicities of people that are also being like marginalized and like taken advantage of and like killed and stuff like that. Like there's a lot more different groups of people covered in the book, and it like covered, like you open it up and there's like a whole map of Oz, like all these different regions, and it's like okay, where did these come from? Like I don't remember these. Take my bugs, take all of them, please. Oh! Yay! Buy them all! I'm finally free! Alright, time to redeem a ton of my points, I guess. A Bug Aloha shirt. Toy cockroach. I don't want that. A termite mound. I feel like I'm mostly just getting these for the sake of having them in the catalog, and then I'll just sell a bunch of them. Is that a bug wand? It sure is. But yeah, also just like, there's more characters in the book, and then the relationships are vastly different. Oh, am I out of space? I am. Let me sell stuff. Let me get rid of some, like, make my donations. But it's just, there's more characters, the relationships are vastly different. The overall, like, it's just a more, like, mature vibe. And my mom was the one who read the book first and then watched the play afterwards. And she was like, I was very surprised to see how, like, bright and bubbly it all was. I'm like, yeah, I could see that, because, like, now here I am coming from the opposite perspective of, like, I'm used to, you know, these characters being together, they having this kind of dynamic, and you know, doing these things and certain things playing out, and it just, like, does not happen. Like, certain things, like the scene in the I'll say movie. I think it happened in the play as well, but I think just a little bit differently. In the film, where, like, the lion cub is brought in and Elphaba, like, puts everybody to sleep, I think by accident, but, like, she puts everybody to sleep, and then she grabs the lion cub and runs out with it to set him free, and then Fiyero, you know, goes with her, and they agree to let the lion cub go together, and then all this and that, and they have a little bit of moment together. Does not happen. In the book, it's the professor brings in a lion cub, and he's like, what happens if we, like, give it a lobotomy or whatever? And everybody in the class is like, no. And, like, it's, like, other like, two random, like, girl students that, like, grab the cub or whatever and, like, just take off with it. Oh, have I already gotten my cup for the day? I didn't know that. I was like, oh, I don't think I've gotten my cup yet. I think I have. I think I had. I checked the other day because I'm like, where am I at with my fossils? I literally have one more fossil. That is it, and I'm, like, done. But yeah, like, that scene just doesn't play out. Fiyero, this dashing young prince that's very irresponsible, he's like, oh yeah, I got married at age 7. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? He's, like, very, like, he's, like, meek and quiet originally. Not meek, but, like, he's more quiet and reserved. And very, very unfamiliar with everything because he comes from a very different culture. Oh, the whole thing where, like, big whole thing where Glinda and Elphaba are like, we're gonna go see the wizard, and they explore the Emerald City, and it's a big old thing, and they meet with him, and it's like, oh, I want you to work with me, and someone dies, and Madame Morble's like, yeah, I'm evil and I want to use you. And Elphaba's like, no. And she takes Glinda to go see the wizard. And then she's like, hey, you're doing bad stuff. You should quit it. Because I have proof that, like, animals are, like, you know, such and such, like, they're on an equal level to humans, etc., etc. Like, they're not comparable to animals because they have sentience, etc., etc. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm evil. Bye. And then they just get kicked out. And not even kicked out, he just leaves and they just walk out. And Glinda's like, well, let's go back home. And Elphaba's like, no. And then they don't see each other, and 5 years pass. That's literally where I'm at right now in the book. And I'm just like, okay. Wizard's just gonna admit that, like, yeah, I'm evil, what of it, and like, just move on. Yeah. It's very odd. Do I want the bug wand? Not really. I also have a feeling that I'm gonna get a lot more bug wands. What is it? Sprongoid? Sprongoid. I was gonna say sprongoid. I don't want that. I don't want that or that. I don't want that. I do want that. I like that. I like the... Oh, wait. I don't like the bug cage. Bug cage... I didn't realize that was the bag. Thank you. I will say, like, I'm obviously going to finish this book because I've committed to it. I am an enjoyer of the sunk cost fallacy, my favorite of the fallacies. I love to fall victim to it. But also, like, I don't know if I particularly care for the book all that much. It sucks to say, but like I want to continue to follow the story because there's literally 2 more books after it. But I don't know if I particularly care for it. I don't know, it's just a lot of things are just kind of like weird. My mom was saying like, yeah, the writer doesn't really like explicitly say a lot of stuff. It's just kind of like suggested by how he describes things. Because she was like, yeah, he won't just like straight up say like, oh, such and such is pregnant, but he'll describe them in a way that like suggests that they are. And I'm like, I think it's just weird that like, I expected a lot of this to be from Alphaba's perspective, and it's not. It's just like, it's from literally every other character's perspective. And I guess that's their way of keeping the ending vague. I shouldn't probably go too much into the ending. Like, I'm literally spoiling everything else, but I'm like, I won't touch the ending or whatever. I don't know if anybody cares. But like, I don't know, it just feels weird. Like, it feels like this should be Elphaba's story and it should be from her perspective, but it's everybody else looking to her, like how they see her, how they're in her life, or I guess how she's in their life is what it feels like. Like, it doesn't feel like it's her story quite as much. I don't know, I wish she just like we got more of her thoughts, her perspective, not everybody else. Because then also I'm just like, I don't care about everybody else. Like, obviously, like, I want Glinda's perspective, and like Bok is an important character. Block. But then also I'm like, I don't care that Bok went to a strip club with the guys after a funeral. I don't care. I don't care that he's pining for Glinda. Which immediately, like, it also threw me off that he just, like, kind of in between chapters was just like, yeah, I don't think I really care for Glinda anymore. She's different. I'm like, different? Oh, I feel like there was just a lot of things very easily brushed over. Like, the writer, my mom was saying, like, oh, yeah, the writer will just kind of, like, just describe things in a way, but not explicitly say them. But then I feel like there's a lot of things that he just, like, says. Just be like, yeah, Bok just doesn't really have feelings for Glinda anymore. Yeah, the girls are just close now. And I'm like, what? Like, I feel like there was a lot of things that, like, didn't have a natural, like, progression. And it was kind of weird. Whereas I feel like that is the strong point of the films, is focusing on the relationship between Elphaba and Glinda and how important they are to each other and the influence that they had on each other's lives. Whereas I feel like we're just kind of told that via narration in the book. Like, we get a lot of instances in the films where that, like, things happen that influence each other. But I feel like in the book, it's just kind of like, yeah, Glinda just, like, turned to Elphaba and was, like, just asking her about her life. And just, like, stuff like that. Or just, like, oh, all of a sudden, she was just, like, cool with her. Or just, again, like, narration of, like, yeah, Glinda realized that, like, a bunch of her friends are fake, and Elphaba's the only real one. So they're friends now. I'm like, oh, okay? Like, I guess? I don't know. I think I just don't care for his writing style. I think his pacing is just very off. I'm like, what am I waiting for? There we go. Now I'm festive. Give me my prizes. A butterfly's wall. I already have that one. No, not a bug cage. I don't want the bug cage. It's 12:30. I don't want a butterfly backpack. I will say, I thought that doing, what is it? Because when I got home, I don't remember how much of this I said. I have dinner, I shower, drinking my drink, and then I started, like, I set up the Cricut again. Because this morning, again, I had started setting up the document digitally, but I didn't get to finish. I didn't have time before I went to work. So when I got home, I finished it was like 9:30, 9:20, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I turn on my computer and I'm like, oh, bug cage. No, that's the bag. I don't want the bug cage. I want the crate. Stop. Damn it. Damn it. Take all my bug stuff. Take all my stuff. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer, but I had the bulk of it already set up, so I just finished that, and then printed everything out, and I had the Cricut cut everything out. I think it was like, I don't know, 10:30, 10:40 when I'd finished. I think it was like 10:40. Maybe 50. I think it was 40. No! I still need to finish, like, putting the actual cap together. Let's see. But, like, I have everything printed and cut out. I just need to put it all into place. Spiderweb! I thought it was gonna take a lot longer, honestly. I thought, okay, I need to lock in, stay up really late. And I wasn't even sure if I was gonna be able to stream, because I'm like, well, it's gonna take a really long time. There we go, that's what I wanted. Oh my god, what am I thinking of? What's in my brain? A bug wand. Yeah, I still need to finish putting the actual like stuff on there. But I am overall happy with it. The only thing is, oh, I'm finally out of points. Officially. The only thing is, because I had to cut the background in half, you can see like the seam where it connects. Like there's a tiny bit of a gap there, but I'm like, it's just gonna have to be how it is. I had no way of printing out the whole thing all together. It was just too big. But I feel like overall, like, it doesn't look bad. It looks good. I got 2 bug cages. Perfect. Excuse me. But yeah, I have to finish that tomorrow. Because I would like to take it over to her this weekend. I'm like, did I look at wallpapers already? I think I did. Let me just put this. Okay. What else can we do today? The tournament is officially over. I'm not doing anything else with it. Nothing else. I guess we can do... I guess we can go to work then. I yearn for Graham to leave. Actually, let me... No. Let's work on that, actually. Of course, after I said, like, I don't like villager hunting. It's boring and lame. Let's do a little bit of villager hunting. I don't care, man. I don't have too many, what is it? Tickets? I'm like, what is the word? I don't have too many tickets left. There's like a decent amount, just left over from last time. But I'm not like opposed to it, because I'm like, otherwise I've gotten everything out of this day. I've repeated this day enough. Let me switch back over here. So let me skip like 10. I think it's like 15. Maybe 10. We're in July now. Everybody loves... I hate 4th of July. Oh, I missed 4th of July. I would have skipped right over that. I'll have to go back and like do the actual holidays and stuff. I like skipping around timeline wise a lot. Like, I feel like at a certain point I'll switch back and have it be daily again. Weird. It's just right now I'm doing so much time traveling with like villager hunts, and then I think next I'll just go day by day and do like all the inclines. Like, I'll destroy all of them and then I'll put new ones in. I'll say I have not made any wands. I haven't put together outfits. I have like a few outfits that I like will just go to, but I'll make them. I'll be like, I'm in the mood to put this on today. Girl drinking a scotch on the clock? Thank you. My VTuber is very cool. It's 5/17 on July 10th. I thought she was gonna say today. I'm like, don't tell me. I'm back in the building. It's fine. We're not doing the tournament today. We're not doing the tournament. I will collect. I just looked down and saw cancer. I was like, what? I'm just gonna collect my 3 trophies. Bank of Nook. Who made it? I made it. It's so funny seeing, oh, your earned interest of 9,999 bells. What's the interest rate? Seems pretty good. I don't like how formal this is. Why is it just like, after careful consideration, your home has earned the B rank according to the Happy Home Academy? Like, they're just so like, can you do anything else with your home, please? Like, no. I got 100 points, so I get the bronze trophy. Got the silver trophy. I got the gold trophy. Yay. What did I get? Remarkable remodel. Oh, that's right. So I was like, what was this for? I forgot. I told them to change my house again. Oh, that's for storage. So I just need to get a ton of stuff and put it in my storage. And then this is just for putting stuff in my house. I need to put so many things in my house. So much of my house is just empty. I feel like I just don't want it. I just don't want a bunch of stuff. Okay, does anybody want to move out? I hope so. Somebody say, I was gonna say, don't you dare. That is a new bug. Earth boring dung beetle. That one looks very pretty. I actually really like that one. Can somebody This poor man is trapped on my island forever. I am never talking to him. I don't want him to reset anything on my island. Look at all my flowers blooming. Diane. Welcome. She's actually very pretty. I see the hype with her. I see why she's very popular. Can somebody be wandering, please? Thinking of moving out, perhaps. Do you have something festering my okay, that's a bad. That's not what I wanted. Did it say Tom? Oh, I forgot that. I forgot there is a villager named Tom. I'm like, Nook? He's sending me recipes in the ocean? Yeah, we're gonna. Can I? What if I do that? What if I reset the day? I don't know if that's gonna mess anything up or Rossetti's gonna yell at me. But also, why should he? He's preoccupied wandering my island waiting for me to talk to him. I think that's really funny. I just forever want to have him captive on my island because I think that's really funny to me. He's like a resident, like, homeless man wandering around. He'll talk your ear off about resetting or whatever. And I was just like, yup, yeah. That's cool. Like, everybody just plays along and, like, kind of doesn't really egg him on, but it's just like, oh, wow. That's interesting. Really? I'd be pulling that sometimes at work. Especially when like it's just hard, like it's impossible to hear the person. I'm just like, I have no idea what you're saying, but like, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, cicada. I'm really into that. Oh, did I lose that bug that I got though? Damn it. I'm like, I collected the what is it? Damn it. I have to I think maybe if I skip to the next day, somebody else will be thinking. I lost that bug though. Unless it's in a different spot. No, I lost that bug. Damn it. Is it even in my Critterpedia? No. Well, I'm gonna lose this one too. I don't want to sit through the loading screen. Oh, I guess I should hide that. We're just gonna switch that. Let me just skip a day. See what that does. Because I don't remember the rules for getting the thought bubble. I guess I can move this. Can't read it. Oops. I love watching my screen flicker around like that. I need to figure out why it does that. I literally, like, I brought that up to my friend, and she looked it up, and it was like a probably Reddit thread or whatever. It was like, oh yeah, I've had that issue. Just do this and this, and it'll fix it. So I like took a picture of that, and I took it home, and I did it. And I guess it didn't work. Either that, or it probably worked, but then I messed up all of my OBS settings because I was trying to install a plugin. And it didn't work, by the way. The plugin did not work. I had it installed, but I'm just like, I don't know if I did it correctly. And two, I don't know how to like turn on, because it was a playlist. I was trying to set up like a playlist thing. Oh, it's fishing. Nobody's gonna want to move out on a fishing tournament day. They're gonna be too excited about fishing. I'm like, damn it. I forgot about that. It's gonna be 1 o'clock. We're gonna hit that 2-hour mark. Question is, do I keep going? I mean, 100% we're not getting, like, we're not gonna get a new villager today. We're gonna end stream, maybe, if I can. Is that Gabby? Maybe getting somebody to say that they'll move out. If we're lucky. But we're not gonna find somebody else. I would say at the very most like another half hour. I don't think I would do another hour. It's Sunday. Wait. Oh, yeah, because I was like, wait, yeah, he usually comes on Saturdays. But I guess because the tournament was on a Saturday. I'll have to do that fishing tournament in the future, but I don't want to do it yet because I don't want to do any more tournament yet. Okay, somebody, anybody, please. Please, I beg of you. Let me go this way. If it's Dell again, I'm gonna scream and cry. God, I hate that shirt on her. It's so bad. Marina was so mean for that. She gave her that shirt as a way to like patch things up. And she's like, does it look good? And I'm like, no. It doesn't. But good try. Hey girly, who wants to be out and about? Look at the beetles, look at the bugs. Meow, 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 meow. Bow, bow. Remember Meow and Bow? Those are such cool villagers. I wish they did crazy themed villagers like that again. I miss it. I say that as if I was around for that era. I was not. I did not play those games. That game. But also those villagers seem like they're fake. Like they like that it's just such a like out there design that is unlike what we currently have that I'm like, I don't feel like that would have been a real design. Like I would have thought that that would have been fan made. Or like that they like were in development but never made it to the final game, but no. Apparently they were in the game. Pretty sure. Does nobody want to move out? Or what's going on? I think I had to be outside to do that. Let me find out, actually. Animal Crossing New Horizons. What is it? What is it? Biff crafting ASMR. 10 hours. Let's do villager moving out process. Here we go. I remember this like quick tip thing. Thought bubbles won't appear on Saturdays and villager birthdays, but will reappear the next day. Okay. Well, it's a Sunday. But I presume since KK is there, that maybe that's why. Try one more. I remember it was like a very, like, yeah, somebody made like a whole handbook. See. The wrong villager asked to move out. Close your game without saving. Do not talk to them. Let's see. How do I improve friendship? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. See how today is. I didn't know there's some mystical 5-day cooldown. I wonder if I messed it up. And that's why nobody wanted to move out. Game will determine if someone will ask to move away from your islands. And then at least 6 villagers must be living. 15 days have passed since the last time a villager moved. At least 5 days have passed since the last time you declined a move out request. Okay. So if somebody that I don't want wants to move out, don't deny them. Just close the game. My thing is, do they have to be outside? From my knowledge, they would be outside wandering. I don't know if I've ever seen them inside with a thought bubble. I thought Dell had it again. I'm like, don't do that to me. Really? Nothing? The heck? Not a soul? Okay, I wonder if I messed up and got the 5-day cooldown. Well, okay, I'll skip ahead a few more days. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Oh, I was really hoping it. I wish my tuber, my little guy, could like match me opening my mouth like that. Make this a little something. I'm sure if I upped the sensitivity, I could. I just didn't like it when it was doing it originally. But it was also because I had it shaking more violently, and I just didn't like that. Oh please. Oh, please, oh, please. It's what I am. I hope everybody has a nice Mother's Day weekend if they do anything for that. We're going to breakfast tomorrow. And I need to sneakily go get my mom some stuff because I didn't get her anything yet. I mean, I also told, I'm like, I'll take you to lunch or something. But I like to get her like a little candle, soap, something like that. She likes those things. She likes very scented things. Another one. I didn't know they won't ask to move out on Saturdays. That doesn't feel correct. Okay, well, it's not Biff. Oh, never mind. It's Biff. Take care. Awesome. Well, there we go. It is funny because originally we were gonna keep Biff, but I really like Bud. He is my favorite jock villager. Also, the fact that like he was a what is it? Oh no, that's Leopold I'm thinking of. Leopold was originally a jock in the early games, and then they switched him over to Smug. I just like Bud because he's like a SoundCloud rapper, and he's just really chill and fun. I like him a lot as like a foil to Leopold. Okay, we're gonna skip one day because I still like to say goodbye to the villager. I feel like sometimes it'll even give you the option like to convince them to stay if they're in boxes. Like if your friendship is high enough, I could see that. Like if you talk to them again, they'd be like, are you sure? And be like, yes or no. Do you really want them to leave? Because they can stay. It does pay me a little bit to see him go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean for that to come out. I just saw her. I just had such a visceral reaction. I don't like her eyes. Also, the fact that she's a frog, but it looks like she has hair. Kind of, it bothers me. It's like, what is that made of? Because Biff was one of my starters. I don't know, it was kind of one of those things, because again, I was gonna keep him, but then I saw Bud, and I'm like, I love Bud. Love having Bud. And also just like reading Biff's character info, because I like to read, oh, my yellow flowers have sprouted. Reading his character info. I don't know, with Biff it kind of was like, oh, they're actually portraying him as like kind of like a mean and rude jock. I don't care for that very much. It's just, again, like I'm just like, I just love Bud. And I can't have two jocks. It's the rules. I just don't like that personality type enough to have multiple of them. I can only do one. Maybe in like a different game though, I would keep him. Like I plan on doing like New Leaf at some point. All right. New day. Are you tired of seeing this loading screen yet? Because I am. God, this game takes so long to do anything. So long to do anything. It kills me. Oh, look at you. My dog is just looking at me with such like contempt in her eyes. She's like, why are you still awake? Get out of here. As if she can't just sleep through everything. Like, there were fireworks the other night, and she did not. She was unfazed. But when somebody walks down the hall or breathes funny, and she has like a fit, she will scream. She's so funny. I'm like, what's playing right now? I just have to look and like imagine the song in my head. So I'm like, I don't want to put in my headphones. Also, I don't think I can hear them from my headphones. So I think I have it turned down. Look at her. She's so cute. She's so cute. I forget that, well, A, that the hotel is there, that it exists, but B, that that shooting star, is she saying that because there's shooting stars tonight? I hope so. But B, that you can like submit to like DIY stuff. Campsite. Okay, we have to check campsite first. I found out that if you invite somebody to the island, like via hunting, that sounded really bad, like via hunting, then you can't get the campsite villager that same day. So I have to see who it is. Imagine if it was Paolo. I would scream. Oh, it's Agnes. She is cute. I like her. But we already have Renee. Hi! I feel like IRL, like, her coming up to me and just being like super pissed off would be terrifying because she's very big. She would just like dwarf me. All right. Let me gather all my tickets. I'm like, don't tell me that's all my tickets. Okay, I'm like, I know I have more. It's fine, it's okay. Here, somebody said last time that if you drop your... Let's see... If you drop your letter, then you won't get islands that require a ladder. I'll just do vaulting pole. Okay, those are so pretty. My entrance is still not great yet. I don't actually know if I'm gonna keep the maypoles there. So they're very tall and kind of in the way-ish. Like, I feel like I need to have an actual more, like, sculpted out entrance. I'll fly. I love the very long, overly lengthy, repetitive dialogue. It's so fun. It's so fun. Oh my goodness. I just realized like what shoes I'm wearing I'm like, what are those? They look weird. And I realized they're the oh. Dude like jump scared me. They're the pirate boots. Oh, I can get well, one, I can get a lot of shells to sell, but also I mainly want the recipe. Amelia, that was very cute. Stationery. I love cute stationery. I love stationery and like office supplies and stuff in general. But with what where I currently work now, I go through so many like sticky notes and scratch paper and stuff that I'm like, I don't want to use my good stationery because I throw it away every day. I scribble a bunch of notes and I throw it away at the end of the day. Or like I'll do like a sticky note to like put some info on to give to the person, to give to who I'm dealing with. And I don't want to do that. I like my stationery. I want to use my stationery. I mean, obviously, like, you use it and then you throw it away. But I mean, like, I want to use it for me stuff. Not to just scribble on. Oops. Damn it, no! No. Toodles. Okay, Mickey Mouse. I have not sent any letters out at all, ever. I'm sure that is definitely one of the, like, Nook Mile things that I have not... Like, I can't even see what it is. I've gotten so many letters from my villagers, I have not sent a single one back. I should probably do that at some point. I just don't really want to. What's his name? That's not Fang. I don't remember what his name is. Usually I try to guess, but I'm like, I don't know. Oh, Lobo. I'm like, I don't remember what it is. I know what it is. It's Lobo. I'll say the wolf model is like very nicely like modeled. Like it looks good. The shape of it looks good. Why is there no recipe? The heck? That's lame. I'll go home. Again, this game just if they could just add one more thing, just the ability to hop island to island would be great. It'd be so good. We wouldn't ask for anything else ever. That's not true. People love to whine and complain. We could probably use more hairstyles too. Also the fact that, again, they made a whole game where all of your residents are animals except you. They couldn't make you an animal too. No. There'd be so much customization with that. But I guess that is kind of the catch, is like there'd be too much customization. Especially with how big the original Animal Crossing was, I feel like they probably just wouldn't even have the room to accommodate for like a ton of character customization. Like the game itself took up too much space. They did not have the room for that. But I would still like it. She's so cute! Gale! Where do you have an alligator? No, we'll skip. Cause I know she's normal. I don't have... Do I have any normals? She's not the normal that I want. I want B. B and I think Eunice. I can't remember her name, but I know there's a crane. I think I might also consider her as well.
B 100%, but like Eunice is kind of up in the air. Because I said this last time, but after getting Yuka, I'm like, what if I want to swap her with Barbara? If we find Barbara, then I'll take her. If we just never find her again, then like I'll just have Yuka forever. It just kind of is one of those things where it's like if we find her, we find her. If we don't, then we don't. Like, it is what it is. I have a feeling we're gonna go till 2 a.m. I have a feeling. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not like too, like, it's not too bad. Elise, the monkey. Pretty sure that's her name. She looks like a Dolores. Like, I could see that. I'm like, do I have the space to accommodate like a ton of seashells? No. Not really. Not until I get rid of some of these. That's a shame. Oh well. Take me home. Country roads. Yes. Place I belong. I love this so much. This is my favorite. Again, it's just like shiny hunting. It's one of those things I'm like, yeah, I'll do it idly on the side. It really people do it for the gambling, but also for like the big like payoff when you actually get it. I feel like it's good for like reaction type content. Like when you watch people do villager hunts, like you're watching for the payoff. You're watching for that moment that they get it because you want to see the reaction. I was chatting with my friend earlier, and who's that? Aw, Bree! She's a cutie. I had her in the past. I had her in a past island. She's cute. I like her a lot. But yeah, it's like I can't just keep having all of my same old villagers. Can't keep doing that. Yup. But she was like, yeah, I'm learning Blender now. She's like modeling whole like people and stuff. I'm like, I did a little house one time because I was following a tutorial. I refused to like start with the regular tutorials. I love that is the word that summoned you. That is so funny. That is so funny. Because she's showing me like whole like people like this she was modeling and stuff. I'm like, you got more experience with it than I do. I made a little house. I was because again I was like, I don't want to follow the regular like donut tutorial stuff like that. I don't know why. It's just stuff like that just doesn't click for me quite as well. I'm like, I need to be like making something, and in the process of making it, figure out how to do those things, because that way just it feels more like applicable to me, like the things that I'm learning. So I was like following a tutorial. It was like multiple hours. I think it was like an hour or two long. And it was just like, oh yeah, make a little like this little scene with like a house and a tree, and it was like it was going well. I just didn't finish. I got pretty close. I just didn't finish it, but I ended up like, and then I like went off tutorial a little bit. And I'm like, I'm gonna make Kirby's house because I think that's really cute. I'm sure I still have the file somewhere. I should really dig that up and like finish that. I'm like, ah, oh, damn. I should get back into Blender. Oh, Naomi, goodbye. Do we have a... I don't know why the past few have not had a recipe. Please? Please? No? No learning for me, I guess. But it's like in my mountain of other things that I'm like trying to do constantly all the time. I'm like, I need to fit in Blender into my schedule. It's just really hard. As is, I'm gonna miss a week of the comic because I got depressed. I need to get back to that tomorrow. That's probably what I'm gonna stay up late tomorrow doing. Oh, fly, throw me in the sky, put me away in jail. Comic, yes, time to shill. I'm doing a web comic on Webtoon. It's called Social Enclosure. It's got furries. Think of like Friends, but if there were furries in modern day. Your average girl boss, girl failure. It's got queer people in it. Got a little rom-com action going. It's very... Oh, damn it. Damn it. I've gotten this guy so many times. There are 3 octopi, and I've gotten all of them. I'm getting that shark. I want it. Damn, he got it fast. I almost missed that. Because I'm still trying... Ooh! Great! Because I'm still doing the, like... You know, there's that Nook Mile for, like, oh, get a streak of 100 uninterrupted fish. I think I tripped up at, like, 64. The best Kirby game. Actually, I don't know if it's the best. That's an interesting... Okay, well, okay. I think Kirby 64 has the best system in terms of, what is it? Of abilities. I think the fact that there are so many abilities and you just combine them, very cool, very fun. I like it a lot. See, I never played Planet Robobot. I was on a really bad streak where I would pick up, I feel like for a while Kirby was like, they put out a really good game, and then a mid game, and then a good one, and then a mid. And I just happened to pick up every other game, and guess which ones I was getting? So I would pick up a game and be like, oh, this one it's not that great. So I would skip the next one that ended up being really good, and I'd be like, oh, well, people said that one's good, so I'll get the next one, and then it was mid. I was like, damn it. I personally really loved Return to Dreamland. That was like my favorite for a really long time. And then Triple Deluxe, I think it was fine. Like, I liked it at the time, but looking back, I'm like, you know, the whole, like, the gimmick that they introduced for the game, like, it wasn't actually that interesting. It's just, you could suck, but, like, harder. That sounded really bad. Oh, it's Axel. I did like the villain in it, though. I liked her design a lot. And then I skipped on Robobot, and then my cousin was like, Robot's so cool and fun. I'm like, I I'll never know. I'll just never have it. And then, what was it? Oh, and then Star Allies. Not great. I think it was very, very short. I liked how many other characters they brought with like the friend system, but also the friend system is like it's literally the what is it? Oh god, what is that called? The DS game that had a bunch of smaller games in it. Was it Superstar? It was Superstar. Kirby Superstar. Fly. Kirby Superstar, where like you defeat an enemy, and then like if you push a button or whatever, like you can, as they're dying or like before they die or whatever. Or no, it's your ability. You like remove your ability and like turn it into an ally. I mean, you can only have one at a time, but it was very, very useful and very fun. Very nice to have a companion with you. And then like there would be times where like if they get their health really low and they're like they literally catch on fire. I don't know if you've seen this. They literally will like catch on fire and they have a timer. And if they don't, like if nothing happens and they just die in the time, like they literally just like stop and explode. But if, you know, they're on fire and then they like run into another enemy with an ability, then they'll turn into that new enemy. Like they're still your ally, but they like turn into that character. And I think that was very fun. Damn it. So, but Star Allies, I was very excited for Star Allies because it brought back that co-op system. Everybody really liked that co-op system, and it stuck around for a long time, I feel like. But then they like phased it out for specific allies, you know, like DDD, Meta Knight, and I'm like, that's fine. But I missed the ally system. But then I brought it back and then also still had all these other allies, like, from past games. I liked that also it expanded the roster to 4 and just put a lot more emphasis on actually using, like, it tells you, like, you need to use your friend, you need to make friends, and you need to use them. We're going to make it a requirement to progress in the game. That's fun. However, the computer can only do so much. There was a lot of times I feel like, just like with the old co-op system, in the new co-op system as well, especially when you have an expanded roster of 3 other players, 3 other computer players, there would be a lot of times where it's just too crowded on the screen, I think. Or a lot of times where like there's just not enough space for everybody and somebody like gets stuck or gets clipped into something and like dies, whatever. So that sucks. But it is what it is. It's the cost of a co-op system like that. It's never gonna work like flawlessly. No, but I feel like overall like Star Allies was like it had the fun co-op system. Like I feel like it's one of those like it's very fun to play with friends for fun. But the actual game itself was just not very long. It didn't have like a ton of content. Forgotten Land, I just got her. Damn it. Yeah, so because I played Star Allies and wasn't a big fan of it, I skipped Forgotten Land. And guess what everybody said about that game? Yeah. So no, I haven't played Forgotten Land, but I have heard it's very good, and I saw gameplay of it. It looks fun. I don't know how I keep playing myself like that. So I need to skip the next game that comes out and then get the one after it. Because that's the trend. How many do I have? I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but I'm like not like that one stream. There was that one stream I 100% was like dozing off on stream. Now, to be fair, I was also sitting in bed playing this. And that is a recipe for disaster. Here I'm actually at my desk on my computer. That's how I can have my precious little VTuber up. Because I don't think my laptop can support it all too well. Which I've also, I don't remember how much I've talked about this. I've been like not using my laptop hardly at all anymore. And it has its pros and cons. Because on one hand, I can't draw from bed. But also, I'm more productive because I can't draw from bed. I have to actually sit up at my desk. Which, to be fair, I can still fall asleep at my desk. 100%. It has happened. It will happen again. But it's more likely to happen when I'm in my bed all cozy with my laptop. Who do we got? Who could it be? Timbra. She's cute. I will give her that. But if I'm gonna get a new snooty, I want it to be Barbara. I think she's very sweet looking. Damn it, I thought you get multiple recipes. Give me that bug. Oh! I was just about to say, I'm like, wait, why is there a leaf there? I really should be collecting fossils as well. Because again, I literally just have one more fossil. I literally have one more fossil left. Oh no, I already have this one. I can let that one go. It has been nice, like, just being, you know, at my desk to make sure that I'm more productive and I don't, like, doze off or anything. But then in the case, like, this week, where I'm, like, behind on stuff, and I can't as easily just take my laptop with me to work on stuff on my lunch break. Yeah, slight issue there. It's like, for a long time, I'm like, I need to have all of my work on my laptop because I had school every day, so I needed everything to be very portable. But now I'm not going to school every day. So I don't, what is that? It's a ladder. That's the ladder I put down. Place. Aw, not even different bugs on them. That's lame. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, but like, I'm not going to school every day, so I don't need to have my stuff be like as portable. Like, it's not as important. Generally, I'm not taking my stuff places. Like, I'm not taking my work with me on the road or anything. I'm not traveling. It's just to work. Working home, generally. Like, I don't go visit friends and then work on stuff with my friend or anything. Other friends do that to me, and they'll come to my house and we'll work on stuff. My friend messaged, it was last weekend, He was like, I'm getting kicked out of the house because there's a party going on. It's all girls. So it was like, do you want to come for dinner? He was like, yeah. But he had like final stuff that he was doing. Which I've been curious to check in with him and see how that's going. Given that like Canvas exploded or whatever. A lot of colleges and schools and stuff use Canvas, and that is like down right now. It was hacked, which is crazy. I'm so glad it was not. I miss things like just barely. I graduated high school the year before COVID happened, and I graduated college the year before this happened. So I just barely miss major things like that, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with. I don't wanna, you know. I don't yearn to go through that. I think it's just very, very funny that I always miss that stuff. Take me home. West Virginia. I don't remember if I talked about this last weekend. Oh, you started high school when COVID hit. I think it was the same for my sibling. They won't fly. Yeah, it's just, I can imagine it being so bizarre going through, like, college is one thing to go through online. Like, it was weird because I wasn't used to all online classes, but also it's very different when you're going through high school all online classes, especially because you're younger. And it's like, it's very weird and jarring. It's not good. Whereas, like, with high school, like, or not high school, with college, like, especially now, like, online classes are more common. I feel like they were, like, there before. But it was also, it's more common in college, especially because there's a lot of people that do, like, night classes or whatever. Pierce. The way that I was always like, oh, if we ever find him again, then I'll take him. But we have Bud. And I'm not gonna do that. Unless the way that I was like, oh no, we can't have Biff because we're gonna have 2 jocks and I don't want 2 jocks. However, here's the thing. Because we can double up on 2 personality types. Currently the plan was double up on lazy and normal. To have B be my the first like normal that we get. B and Paolo be like the main ones that I want. And then the backups, the extras, to be Marcel and Eunice. But if I'm gonna swap out Yuka for Barbara, then that's a sheep. So we don't need 2 sheep, theoretically. Pierce has taken up so much of our real estate. Come to my island. Fate has been pulling us together so
hard. Wow, yes.
Screw it. Why not? I can always change my mind and get him out. Well, there we go. I didn't think I was ever actually gonna cave, but like I do really like Pierce. I'm like, screw it. I'm never playing this game again. Like, this file is it. I'm not making another file. I'm not gonna get anybody else ever. So it should just be who I want, who I like. And I like Pierce. He seems goofy. Oops, I'm sorry. Did not mean to do that. It's almost 2. I should probably get up at a decent time tomorrow, because we're going to breakfast for Mother's Day. So I should probably go home. I was gonna say go home. I should probably go to bed soon. I'm also like I've been yawning, but I'm also like not too tired, particularly, which does not bode well for me when I attempt to go to sleep. Faith, is she gonna remember me? She does. Wait, that's so cute. Like, I'm glad I left, but wish I hadn't, you know? Why are you eating a cucumber on a stick? Grant, I wish you moved out, though. That is your name, right? Mom sent me something. What did she send? Mom's plushie. What is it? Oh, it's the puppy. That's cute. That's very sweet. I should donate my stuff. I should. I guess I should get my coffee for the day too. Make a donation. I got a few things to donate. A good amount to donate. I didn't even realize. Take it. Take all of my things. I wish you could like get. I'm sure these are probably just spots for like the amiibo. I'm guessing. Because I'm like, I wish I'd ever see somebody in those spots. Or maybe it's just for like when you have friends on your island. It's like, oh, extra seating for them. Or I guess if you do like to-go coffee. I was literally about to say, why would you get to-go coffee? You're just gonna sit in the cafe. But I 100% do that. Because I want to be able to drink however much I want and then take the remainder home because I'm slow with my drinks. I like to savor it. If I commit to get like if I go to a place with a friend, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna say to go, even if we're literally gonna go sit down in that same place and eat, because then it's easier to pack it up and take the leftovers home. It's saving on resources. I don't think I've done a single cabin tour. Maybe one, because they required me to.
Goodbye, I love you. That's very cute. I didn't know that could happen. I know I've seen Dawn sitting in one of the spots, one of the seats at the counter. But I didn't know somebody could just walk in like having a cup of coffee. Let me get... It's too bad I didn't wait a little bit longer, because I think it's supposed to have, I think it was today that it was like, oh, what is it? I'm like, not fireworks. Meteor shower tonight, or whatever. Oops. That's fine. That's fine, it's okay. Sold to Pierce. How funny that our jock was replaced by another jock. Bangle. I need to find a better place to put that sword. Right now I just have it there because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the statue there or the sword. I'm sure I could just move the sword somewhere else. Like, what are you talking about? You have a flea on you. There we go. Cause I'm like, I know you get a thing for that. I already got one. But I don't know how many more I need to get more points for it. Okay. 2 more. Bell ringer. Oh, I'm close. I'm kind of close. I'm waiting for like certain large things to pop up, like large items in the Nook shopping. There was one time ages ago when what is it? It was like a whole boat that was just for sale in Nook shopping. And I was like, wow, I wish I could afford this. I mean, I could, but I'm like, I don't want to spend literally all of my money. All of my 50,000. It was very early on in the game. All my 50,000 on a boat that I don't even know if I would want or would have any like place to put it. But actually now I'm like, I can't afford it and I do want it. I want to put it by Dell's house. Because I headcanon that he was like in the Navy or something. Damn it! Which Splatoon are you playing? I've never played a single Splatoon game. I mean, it's mostly just because, like, 3. I've heard 3 is good. I like the look of it. Fishing tourney, Yuka's birthday, bug off. I should probably put tickets away. No, I won't. Yeah, I never got into like the Splatoon games just because they were all co-op. And I'm like, well, I don't like paying for using internet services. But now I don't. Because my cousin
got a family plan. And he's like, hey, I have an extra slot. Do you want it? I was like, yeah. So now I get to use internet services and I don't have to pay for it. And that's the only way I've been using online services. Otherwise, I would not use them. I would just go about my time and just not do it. Which would drastically change how I experience these games. Green paint flooring. Let's check the Nook shopping. Oh my goodness. It's 1:52. I should probably wrap up. I should do that. But I'm gonna check the Nook shopping first. Because I like to. See, some of the when I made this playlist, it was a while ago. And I don't really remember some of the things on it. Like I'm looking at I know Condensed Milk, but the song that played before that, I'm like, I don't remember what that even sounds like. I would presume it's good because I put it in there. But also, I just need to bite the bullet and get VLC Media Player. Because I've heard that that's the way to make like a playlist that can like shuffle or whatever. Because that's what I want. Yes. I'm like, it's time to spend some of my Nook miles. Got a lot of these just sitting here. Yes. So like, these are like things to ship to your house. What did the sea? I'm like, it takes me out that there's like never really like seasonal stuff in the Nook shopping, like in the miles shopping. I presume just because miles are kind of harder to get, whereas it is very easy to get money. So then to lock certain things, oops, behind like time sensitive events, it's like, okay, yeah. Get a floor light. Oh. Yeah, okay. For the Cowboy Festival, okay. Sure, why not? Do I want another floor light? Probably, because I have one by the, what's it called? What's that called? By the museum. I think I switched it to blue. But I would need another one to make it even. I need one on each side. Do I have the Zen fence? I don't. Now I do. Thrilling. I like to just load up on a bunch of these. I actually don't have that many recipes left to get, so I guess I'll just do just all these. I have done miles for them. A simple well. Now most of these I'm not ever going to use or make. But just for the sake of having the recipe. I know stalls are like super popular when it comes to like decorating, like filling in space, stuff like that. But I'm just like, I feel like my residential area is, or not my resident, my like commercial area is just the shops. I put all three, I guess not all three, but like, I put the two shops and the museum all together. I was like, okay, this is just our shopping area. And then on the side, I have the houses. But I kind of like having them all like spread out. Like, I don't like stuff to be too orderly. It just kind of depends. I originally was going for more of a like that kind of rougher look, you know, where it's like, oh, houses are all are like spread out. Like I wanted more like wood and like dirt paths. But then like I was like, no, I don't like that. It wasn't particularly like interesting. Like it looked fine, but it was just like, I remember my first island I did like brick. I was going for kind of a city look, but I'm like, I want something that's a little bit more like in touch with the fact that we're on an island. But by that point, like it too much was done, too much money was sank. It would have taken a lot longer to like dismantle everything, move all the houses, rearrange everything again. Like it would have taken too much time and money. So I eventually was just like, I just dropped the game for a long time and then came back. I think when the DLC came out, I got the DLC, restarted the game, worked my way up to it, did not get very far, took a long break, and then came back when very recently when they announced this newest update that added the hotel, and I said, oh, okay, and I come back, I'm like, what the heck was I doing in this game? I was just so detached from everything in the file that I just didn't. I'm like, I can't do this, so I just deleted the file. And now here we are. Clove Cove number 3. Bell ringer. There we go. That's 2 million bells. I just barely made it to 500,000. You want me to get to 2 million bells? Okay. I mean, I have the money. But like, damn. See, it's like, what are these? What are these? Oh, I was gonna say, oh, maybe I'm close to this. No. No, I'm not. Fences. Snowmen. I need to go back to wintertime so I can do more snowmen. I hear sprinklers. I need to do more shooting stars. 10 furniture items for outside. That's it. It's a lot of the like character interactions that I just haven't done. Usually because I'm just like hopping between days. I'm like, oh, I don't have the time for this. I've only met Pascal once. I've been trying. I'll try. Like, I'll just be like, oh, I need to do a bunch of diving today. And I just never find another scallop. It sucks. I've only done one of the tours. I'm trying. Okay, so I'm close to getting the. What was that? The coffee. I'm close with getting coffee every day. I need to do 2 more stretch days. Because I've been neglecting those. I've done 1 hotel room. And done 3 hotel goods. I just did not have an interest in that. I've done 1. We got 1 bug off. Checked off. I got the 3 trophies for it. I'm not doing 3 trophies for every bug off. It was just the 1. Because I don't think you get anything if you do all 3. Or all 4. I mean, you get marked off if you participate, but not. I don't think you get anything if you get the gold trophy in all of them. Very interesting. There's still so much to do. I feel like I should just look up like what some of these are, because I'm like, what could that be? But it is kind of fun, like just like filling stuff out. But then also there's other times where I look at it, I'm like, oh man, 2 million bells. See, that's just for like finishing Nook Mile goals. Oh no, that's plus goals. I've got that. I need to buy 10 more things in Nook shopping. Goodness. I need to just throw a bunch of stuff in my storage. I need to stop selling things. It's not like I need the money. Yeah, I got stuck at 64. I should probably just do the fishing tournament. That'll solve a lot of my issues. Oh wait, I'm close for this one. I'm really close. I'm not close for that one, but I'm really close for this one. I literally need 9 more shells. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I need to call it quits. I could just keep flipping through my miles all day. It's interesting. It's fun. I like having lots of little goals to work towards. But it keeps me trapped forever. Good stream today. I did not think we were gonna get somebody new. I didn't expect a cave like that for Pierce, but also it's been too much, too long. He keeps coming back for me, and I can't deny it anymore. Alright, well thank you everybody for hanging out. Sorry stream was like an hour late, but I had that cap to work on, and I have to finish it tomorrow. I just needed to like print everything, have it set up. I just need to finish assembling it tomorrow. Assuming I don't have another crash out and get depressed again, then we should have another stream next week, and I don't know what we'll do. Depending on what I'm working on, maybe fishing tournament, maybe decorating the island, maybe doing more DLC homes, probably DLC homes, because I had been neglecting those. But have a good night, everybody. I hope everyone has a good weekend, good Mother's Day, good week. And I should hopefully see you all again next Friday. Good night.